All right, so this is, I guess, a familiarization flight, a fam flight. I kind of wanted to go over how I do the TIC missions in the Helo World server. They're just a lot of fun. They're short, not a lot of commitment. You can pretty much fly them with any helicopter with weapons. This is just how I do it with the Apache. So multiplayer, I have them favored. So you're looking for, as soon as it comes up, these are some of the servers I fly on, but you want Helo World by BSD Black Shark Den. So look for that. Yeah, there's 4 people on there. It's pretty good. And join. Alright, so now I am in. So one thing to note, they do want you on SRS. It's pretty easy to find on YouTube. I'm not going to go into that, but it preloads the channels for you, but I'll cover that when I get in there. So for the TICs, I'm going to fly the Apache. So you want to any one of the FARPs, so Pantagali, Corleone, Barzini. I typically like Corleone because it's centered on the TIC area. I'll show you the map here in a second. So I pick Corleone, go to my briefing, and down here it gives you everything you need to know. So we're going to do troops in contact, so here's the frequency you need to know, but you can pull that up. I program that in, and, you know, gives you everything you want to know. There's a QR code. I'm not sure if it'll work, but give it a whirl. Fly. All right. So we are now officially in Corleone. I'm sitting in a cold and dark. I like to cold start, which I won't bore you with. I'll meet you on the backside. But here's the map. So we are right here, and this is your troops in contact area. So Barzini probably would have been good. You can see there's some stuff down here already, but we'll get into that. But this is kind of what it looks like. You're going to be flying out of these FARPs. The beauty of these is you get your troops in contact, you go prosecute, target, you can go back to the FARP, reload, you can shut down if you only want to do a 30-minute flight. Or, you know, you can request a second, third, fourth, whatever you want to do, and you just keep going. Now, what you will notice is Barzini is out of stock and Pantagali is out of stock. So Corleone is full. So and Altabella is out of stock. So what I will do after I do this is I'll go grab a Huey and resupply these guys. But, yeah, all right, so I'm going to cold start this bad boy. I'm not going to let you bore you with that. I'll see you as soon as we're up and ready to go. So here, real quick, I have my own, I like mine, looks cool, but I use only about 40% fuel. We're so close to the FARPs, you can come in and out as you need. I use the FCR, I got rockets on the outer pylons, and then I have radars on the inner pylons. I built my own, because I fly with a human CPG, my son, so George is frustrating, I don't touch him. So this will just be me flying with the FCR, managing targets, and all of those things.
Request refueling.
So let's get that going while I spin this thing up the rest of the way. Alright, now I got a partner. We are spun up. I have all radar and rockets. So here's what's critical. So, like I said, I don't fly with George, I fly by myself, so there's some critical things to help me employ the FCR without, you know, fratricide, because it is open on this server, so you can easily kill friendly. So you got to really be careful what you're shooting at with these radars. So you really have to. So let me bring it over, ground override, bring safety off. So now, fortunately, I do have the Verpal Apache grip, so it makes flying, the mission grip makes flying with the FCR a breeze. So I will take control of the FCR. And what's critical is the zooming of the, or not the zooming, but the narrowing of the FCR's So I like to run it very narrow, right? And then once I have that set up, come over to my acquisition source and pick the pilot helmet sight. So now if you look down on this screen right there, the FCR follows where I'm looking. So wherever I look, I can look over that way, and I can do a wrong button, wrong grip. I can do a scan, and it scans in that direction, and it returns to where I'm looking. So that allows me to really fine tune where this FCR is looking, and to help me ensure that I know my targets. Now, to caveat this, if you go back to manual mode because you want to run your guns manually, then when you come back to the FCR, you're no longer, your acquisition source is no longer your helmet sight, so you have to go back and change that. So go back to the helmet. So that's just something to keep in mind. So otherwise it'll be fixed forward. And that guy's struggling. Let's watch this. All right, not so much. All right. So that's that. So real quick on comms, go to the comms page, go down to manual. I'm going to change this frequency to 50 because that's what the frequency FM is for TIC. Now, my SOP when I'm flying with other folks, we have intercoms, so 59.9, I just do that out of habit. Boom, got my freaks in there. I can look up there on SRS, and they've taken, so 250 is the primary frequency for all traffic, and that's what I'll in and out of the FARPs and things like that. 59 is internal, and then 50 I'll listen. Now I will warn you, it's loud, so I usually turn it down over here. Back to FCR, and that's it. So now we're going to request our TIC. Come up here, other troops in contact. Now, if you're in a, hey, there he goes. If you're in a Huey, you want to do light gunship stuff, you can pick the light. When you pick heavy, you get armor and AAA. So keep that in mind. I'm going to pick heavy. And now I just kind of hang out, and it comes pretty quick. And then they're going to go through the whole thing. There it is. I'm on target. Here it comes.
19, Sandman 26 is in contact. Stand by for 5 line.
So pull up the map.
Type 2 control.
We are in 7055.
Followed by rockets and guns. My position marked by red smoke. Target location northeast.
Change this to MGRS.
500 meters. Troops and vehicles in the open. Target marked by my tracer fire.
7055.
Pull at your discretion.
I'm going to assume that guy's going down there. This is my target, so hopefully he doesn't engage my target. But we're going to have a direct flight down. So, heading 176.
You are cleared hot.
12 clicks. So now I'm just going to call us out. All right, let's call it out. Corleone traffic, Yoshi 11, departing FARP, heading 176 en route to TIC. Over. Let's bring her up. Now, you could take the time if you want to put it in a point and all that good stuff. Just for the sake of brevity, we will roll out of here and head to the target.
Missile, west.
I think he's engaging my targets. I will bet you. Bet you he's engaging my boys. So I guess I'm gonna roll down and get the other
Missile,
guys.
missile, forward.
Alright. So we know red smoke is us. It's best to get eyes on. Let's see what we can pick up here. We got a bunch going on over there, but I gotta be careful. So I'm gonna come off to the right and kinda
Missile, missile, forward. Missile, missile, forward.
oh, I got him. Alright. So let's see what we got here. See him right here. Boom. Rifle. Rifle. Switch to rockets. Kill any troopers.
Missile, missile, forward right.
So now we're going to switch back to guns and see what we got. I think we still got a tank there. Killed all the troopers. We still got a tank. He's shooting at him too. Let's go down to these other guys. He came back around. I don't think he understands, but it's alright. We'll go down to these other guys.
Hell yes, good effect on target.
I gotta make sure those are my guys. Yeah, those are my guys. The FCR on this gun is crazy. And they shooting. Alright, we're gonna come around. We're gonna put some oh. Let's evade. We're gonna come around these trees and we're gonna put some missiles on that guy.
Hell yes, good effect on target.
Toast. Oh, there's another one. Oh, I hit. Dang. That BTR is still alive.
Rotor RPM high.
And now he's dead. Let's go back to manual mode. Do a sweep. And then we'll go back to the fart. And that is the end of the mission. Or you call more, you do whatever. These are our guys. Friendlies. Should be it. That's all she wrote. Let's head back to the FARP. I believe this is Barzini. But there is nothing at Barzini, but we're going to land and just call it a mission. Check. Yeah, we're going to Barzini. They're out of stock, but we're going to land and shut down. So in a perfect world, that would have been... That guy would have went and engaged his troops. I would have engaged mine, but yeah, whatever. We got some kills. And kind of give you an idea about this FCR. It's, like I said, it's critical that you... there we go. Is just get it set up right. Now, you know, of course you can use George or, you know, whatever.
Sandman 26, you are cleared high.
Watch these wires. I just saw them. Alright, we are down. Let's shut her down. Bring the APU up.